Court calls case People versus Mia Caruso.
Dr. Phelps, people.
Call. She's darn near last. No, we all understand it's your fault. All right.
Report should be a plea form.
I am.
As well as an advice of rights, Your Honor.
We'll be recommending sentencing under the Home's Useful Training. Now, you understand that by pleading guilty, you will not have a trial of any kind, giving up those rights as well as all the rights of that form.
Yes, Your Honor.
You understand all the police.
After I got a call, when in fact
okay, now the gas station call. I couldn't figure out after the crash how it got to the gas station. So
yeah.
You told the police that the vehicle got stolen when you were
in the courtroom today. Mia Caruso pled guilty to filing a false police report. The judge made sure she understood every right she was giving up before accepting her plea.
Court calls case People versus Mia Caruso.
Dr. Phelps, people.
Call.
Assistant Public Defender Davy Lieb on behalf of Ms. Caruso.
State your name.
Mia Caruso, sir.
The first case I called up when I came to the second half of the docket.
My apologies, Your Honor.
Now she's darn near last. No, we all understand it's your fault. All right.
Report should be a plea form.
I am.
As well as an advice of rights, Your Honor.
The plea form indicates that the defendant will be pleading guilty to an added count to a false report of a misdemeanor to 93-day offense. Upon her successful plea to that charge, count 1 would be dismissed. And it's also agreed that the prosecutor will be recommending sentencing under the Home's Useful Training Act.
Yes, Your Honor.
That's the court's full understanding of the agreement.
That's mine as well.
Yes, that's a complete recitation, Your Honor.
May I have her sworn, please?
Right hand. You solemnly swear to affirm and testify the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth.
Yes.
State your name, please.
Mia Caruso.
If it is this court's understanding that you are going to be pleading guilty to the charge of false report of a misdemeanor, that itself is a misdemeanor punishable by up to 93 days in jail, $500 fine plus court costs. You understand that?
Yes, Your Honor.
You also understand that while I'm taking your plea, I would not be your sentencing judge, and you would be sentenced before Judge Washington in the 14B District Court.
Yes, Your Honor.
Understanding all of that, do you still wish to plead guilty?
Yes, Your Honor.
And to that charge, how do you plead?
Guilty.
Now, you understand that by pleading guilty, you will not have a trial of any kind.
Yes, Your Honor.
You signed an advice of rights form, is that correct?
Yes.
Any question regarding any of those rights?
No, Your Honor.
Please look at paragraph 5. You'll see a copy on the podium. Those are your rights which are part of a trial. You understand that by pleading guilty, you're giving up those rights as well as all the rights of that form.
Yes, Your Honor.
You understand you're giving up your right to appeal of right.
Yes, Your Honor.
Are you on probation or parole?
No.
Has anybody promised you anything other than what's been stated here today on the record to get you to plead?
No.
Anybody threaten you or coerce you?
No.
You're doing this voluntarily?
Yes.
Of your own free will?
Yes.
And because you believe that you are indeed guilty of this offense?
Yes.
February 2nd, 2025, at the location of 2680 International Drive, apartment 801A, Ypsilanti Township, Washtenaw County, State of Michigan. What'd you do that makes you think that you're guilty?
I had falsified some.
Mia admitted she lied to police about how the company car was stolen. In reality, a friend took it without permission and crashed it, flipping the vehicle.
A gas station run.
Say again?
Your Honor, may I have what here?
I had falsified some of the details stating that the car was stolen while being warmed up for the gas station, and that's not how it was stolen.
So it was your car?
A company's car.
Oh.
My possession.
It was a company car?
Correct.
Where you worked or formerly worked?
I was formerly working for that company.
Okay, and you had one of their cars?
Yeah.
And so where was the car when you made this report?
When the report was initially made, I believe it was already crashed.
Okay, so let me get this right, young lady. You had a car, it was a company car, you crashed it.
Someone that I know that technically they stole it, they crashed it, and I had reported that it was stolen while it was like waiting to be warmed up at the gas station. But in fact, it was already like
Hey, hold on. So somebody you knew stole the vehicle, or at least drove it away without your permission.
correct.
They crashed it,
Correct.
but not so bad that it was undrivable.
It was.
You-
It was flipped upside down.
It what?
It was flipped upside down. It ended up like getting flipped in the crash.
Okay, so then at some point, you called the police because of that?
Yeah, like they had told me that like, hey, I accidentally crashed your vehicle. Can we like get this figured out? And I was like, okay. Let me come up there,
So,
figure out what's going on.
hold on. The police arrived at the crash scene, right? Or no?
I
Your Honor,
believe,
if I may, she was not present at the crash scene.
yeah, I wasn't at the crash.
Okay, so they called you or somehow got through to you and you needed to call the police.
When after like I got a call from like my friend saying that they crashed my vehicle, I came up there and I had reported that like the vehicle had been stolen. It had been stolen while it was being warmed up for the gas station. When in fact,
Okay, now the gas
During questioning, the judge pressed Mia about why she misled officers. She finally admitted her first report was intentionally false.
station fault. I couldn't
Yeah.
figure out after the
Like,
crash how it got to the gas station.
you're like,
So,
yeah,
you told the police that the vehicle got stolen when you were warming it up at the gas station.
correct.
That was incorrect and false, right?
Yeah.
And the very fact that, well, you knew how it was stolen, but you didn't disclose that to the police.
After I got brought in for an interview, is when I disclosed like the whole
But your
story.
initial report,
But yeah,
not
correct.
that, correct? Okay. And in doing so, you were in telling them about the warming up of the car and then whatever, then you were intentionally misleading the police and that report was a false one.
Correct.
Is that correct?
Correct.
If I accept your plea, I need you to understand that if you commit misconduct between the time that I accept your plea and the time of sentencing, you commit misconduct as defined in the Michigan court rules, that any sentence evaluation or recommendation the court would no longer be bound by, and you would not be entitled to withdraw your plea. You understand that?
Correct.
Counsel, are you aware of any other promises, threats, or other inducements which have led to this plea?
None known to the defense, Your Honor.
No, Your Honor.
And have I complied with the court rule, and would it be proper to accept this defendant's?
Yes,
You
Your
are
Honor.
satisfied.
Court will accept the defendant's plea of guilty to count 2. Count 1 is dismissed. Pre-sentence investigation and report is ordered at 14B probation. Sentencing will be
January 15th at 10 a.m.
January 15th, 2026, 10 a.m. That is before Judge Washington. For a bond. Why?
Like, why did I say it?
Why all of this?
I didn't know what to do in the initial situation, to be honest. Like, it was like from 3 to like 6 a.m. I was just like tired. Didn't know what was going on. First ever like crazy thing. Yeah,
How old are you?
20.
Is your dad with you?
Yes, sir.
What did he say about all this?
It was a dumb and crazy thing I got myself into.
That's what your dad said?
The judge warned Mia that if she commits any misconduct before sentencing, she cannot take her plea back. The agreement would be gone instantly.
He just looked at you and said it's a dumb and crazy thing?
He was kind of like, what the heck were you thinking? Kind of like type of deal.
And when your dad asked you that, what were you thinking?
Same thing. I didn't know what to do in that state, in that situation. Yeah,
And he raised you better than that.
he did. Sir.
Are you in school?
Not anymore, sir. I used to be going to college for business.
And what happened?
With school,
Sure, let's start there.
I wanted to focus on making money and saving up for stuff.
So when you said you were going to do that, just ask a question. What did Dad say?
Wasn't the biggest supporter of me.
Hold on a
Dropping out
second
of
before
college.
you start that statement. What did your dad tell you when you said, I'm not going to school, I'm going to go out and just make money?
He is normally really supportive. He has his own little opinion. He kind of gave me a look more of speaking anything.
Okay, so what was Dad telling you?
He was telling me kind of that I was making a bad decision
Yeah, and why do you think he was telling you that?
because I probably should have focused more on school. Because school can higher my chances of a lot.
I mean, although Dad didn't say it, you know he wasn't happy when you made that decision, right?
Yeah.
So why were you trying to skirt around it? I'm a dad myself. I know he was not happy.
Yeah. I just thought making money was I don't know, a tried good decision. And I wasn't really 100% on going for business. I was still kind of mixed up, and I didn't want to get myself wrapped up in tuition debt, and all that.
So let's see, you went to school, the whole world's in front of you. You can decide from anything. It's just a buffet of things, but gee, you couldn't decide. So I just didn't want to do that, and I wanted to go out and try to make money.
Yeah, that was kind of my
So
job.
how's that working out for you?
Not the best.
The judge then shifted the entire conversation, asking Mia why she dropped out of college and ignored her father's guidance about her future.
School, but it's just the step I gotta take to get back into.
What did your dad tell you to do?
What did he specifically tell me to do? He'd encourage me.
Why? I don't know why you're stuttering whenever I ask you that. You know darn well what the man would tell you. What would he tell you to do?
He'd tell me
Because
to
if
go to
you
college.
don't want to tell me, I'll bring him up here and have him tell me.
He would tell me to go to college and get my.
Would he?
Yeah.
So let's see. You're just too grown to do that because you're all 20 now.
Honestly, I'm too grown. I need to figure stuff out a lot.
What do you need to figure out? You're 20. You figure nothing out. You know nothing.
Yeah, correct.
I know. I've had one of you. So when are we going back to school?
I was trying to go for psychology, and so when I just don't want to be in debt my whole life. That's my
This is
biggest
going to be one of the long daughter stories. Go ahead. What?
I just don't want to be in debt. That's my biggest thought process is I don't want to be in debt for a while, or for not ever, but if I would rather have the choice to be in debt or not take debt, I'd rather not.
It's America.
Yeah.
I don't know
Yeah.
why. When are you going back to school?
Hopefully by next.
No. We're not doing hopefully.
February of next year,
Perhaps when you leave court today,
Or-
it might be
or
a
no,
good
leave
time
court
for you to
today.
look into that.
even more.
Can I just ask you this? Why wouldn't you just do what your dad may want you to do?
Mia opened up, saying she wanted to work instead of study but admitted it was a bad decision. The judge firmly reminded her that she's only 20 and still learning.
Stuff and sticking with it.
Now, your dad came down and sat with you at the last hearing.
Yes. Each one of them.
Oh, I know. I was watching. And he just sat there very patiently while you were going to come up here before the court. I'm sure he had other things that he could do.
Almost everything.
But I watched that man, and he never left his daughter's side. Right?
Correct.
But why can't you do something that would probably mean the world to that man?
Yeah. You are right.
What?
I said you are right. I do.
I know I'm right.
Right.
That's right. But why can't you do that for him?
I could. I just gotta put forth the effort.
Tell you what, Miss Wiley, if you call Judge Washington before I talk to her, I tell her I'm keeping this case. You are going to go to school.
Thank you, sir.
So her sentencing date will change. But it's,
December 22nd.
we're going to do it December 22nd, 2025, 9 a.m. That's before me. Everything's going to need to be paid at 14B, but so now that this case is mine, when are we going to school?
I'm gonna figure it out as soon as I get out of here, sir.
I heard your attorney tell you that. What's wrong? Why are you?
In a surprising move, the judge kept the case for himself and ordered Mia to return to school by January. Real classes, no easy shortcuts.
Crying?
That's just like a great opportunity.
What is?
Being able to like not only like get it in front of you, but like be able to go back to school. Like actually, it's just been hard to get my life together, to be honest.
That what?
It's been a bit hard to get like my focus straight, my life together for like a minute.
It's not going to be that hard, baby.
Yeah. Thank you.
The thing that you got to do, you just got to put. Yeah. You just got to do it. You think everything for your dad throughout his life was easy?
No, it's definitely not.
And so there came times where he just had to make that first step and then go to that next step. Where were you enrolled in school?
Monroe Community.
Monroe. So their classes, like every other community college, will start back up in January.
This should be the first step.
Yeah. And so you can go down there. You know how to fill out FAFSA?
Yeah.
To get, you know about all of that.
A little bit about it, yeah.
Well, you better find out a whole lot about it. And I want you in classes by January.
Okay.
And when I say that, I don't want any cream puff classes. You come in here with underwater basket weaving or something like that, and I got someplace you can sit until you rethink that decision.
Understood.
Understood?
Understood, sir.
Young lady, if there was anything in the world you could be and would want to be, what would it be? Just.
You're gonna think I'm crazy for something.
No, I don't think anybody's crazy. Well, you're an attorney. I don't think anybody's crazy. But just a little. What would you want to be?
One of my dreams since I was a little girl was to get into like modeling and acting. Just because it's something my brother used to do when he was younger, and I just thought that would be just like a great career path for me.
Okay. And if you want, no.
Overwhelmed with emotion, Mia cried as the judge told her this was a second chance to rebuild her life. Her sentencing is now set for December 22nd.
That's not crazy, but if you wanted to follow that dream, why don't you? Because here's the funny thing. You can have that dream that's what you want to do. The great thing about life and the great thing about education is that as you're going on that journey, all of a sudden you see something else. And now's the time in life for you to be able to sort of grab onto something else and just look at it. Because there's a whole lot out there that you have no idea about. Nothing. I mean, you just don't know. It's a whole world opening. So you're going to be on a journey with me, and you're going to figure that out.
Absolutely.
Got it?
Yes, sir.
Dad, you want her back, or you want me to change your bond? You want, see? He didn't even have to take you back. All he had to do was say, Judge, take her. You'd be gone. I wouldn't even ask any questions. Bond will continue. Young lady, have a wonderful Thanksgiving.
Thank you to Your Honor.
All right. And you will get in touch with my probation department down here. They're down the hall on the left. And Ms. Polero will explain to you how I am about school.
Okay. And then any future dates that I need
The 22nd, she said.
22nd. So I'll see you before Christmas. And we'll decide if there's going to be a Christmas. Because if Dad comes in and says he's disappointed, you're going. All right?
Yes, sir.
You take care.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Dad, take care of yourself.